May I remind you that trading is risky and not suitable for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, isn't necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, and never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Welcome to QuantBox Daily. Today is Tuesday, April 4th. QuantBox is your global macroeconomic Quant-in-a-Box. It's an amazing fundamental dashboard that gives you a fundamental bias, which you can then marry with technicals to give you an edge in the market. A one-week trial is just $7.90. So here we are, guys. Score chart summary. We spoke about this yesterday. Yesterday, we were taking a look at pound dollar and coming up to the top of this range. Okay, there's an opportunity to sell this last week where you got the lower low, lower high on the M15 time frame over here. Okay, you can see price has now come quite far up, and it's currently sitting above us on the daily time frame, still sitting top of the range. Okay, so currently, if you're in the trade, of course, your trade is at risk, and your stop loss is probably about 50 pips. Okay, so you're still safe right now. If you were waiting for a lower low, lower high on the M15 on the H4 time frame, you're looking for some indication of price breaking the support and support becoming resistance. Okay, currently the weekly R1, indication of weekly S1. What's interesting about this price, that price is now broken above this top over here, and you can see this area here has become support. Okay, that's a big warning bell. So looking at this right now, you're still waiting for an indication of the fact that the H4 time frame is confirming bearishness on pound dollar, and you're going to get a lower low, lower high on the M15 time frame. Okay, we spoke about that yesterday, and that's where we are on pound dollar. Your pound dollar, of course, coming through the bias of bearish. You can see there, but we've now got some green data coming across in pound dollar. Let's take a look at pound dollar quickly for an update. We've now got seasonality coming through bullish. Our retail sentiment is bullish, and so is our trend reading. However, our COT data still says bearish. Okay, so I'm still paying attention to this pair, and I'm still looking for opportunities to sell. Okay, that's pound dollar. We also spoke about USD ZAR yesterday. Let's take a look at USD ZAR. We're saying we're looking for a higher low. Okay, so you can see price came up. Sorry, price came down. Price then came back up. All right, so currently sitting in a situation where you still have the support down here at the M2, okay? And you can see here that price has stopped making lower lows. So what we expected to happen has happened, but we need an indication of a higher high, higher low, okay? That's what you're looking for. So very similar setup to what you're looking for on pound dollar, looking for an indication that bearishness is done. Now, from a structural perspective, price coming up, hitting this 21 EMA, not making a lower low, price coming up, but then making a lower high. This is currently consolidating. Okay, so we want to see price break out of this range and give us an indication of direction. And the direction being in a bullish direction would be great, because you can see here, looking at USD ZAR on your score chart summary, USD ZAR sitting over here with a buy. Okay, trend reading coming through negative. Otherwise, everything speaking, saying bullish things. Okay. In terms of other pairs, you can see here on the left-hand side, Euro Yen still staying bullish. We still have that bearish data over here, though. Let's take a look at Euro Yen. Okay, still very much sideways. On Euro Yen, we have got COT data in a bullish direction. Okay. Unfortunately, you're just not in a position to buy right now. Not a nice place to be buying over there. Euro Kiwi coming through with a COT data of 2, which is great. Some bearish data over here, just basically unemployment. And just simply saying that if you were to buy this, then you would be, let's take a look here. Euro Kiwi. We'll find it quickly. There it is there. You can see here the specification. You see, swap long, you're losing money. Swap short, you're making money. However, this is currently bullish from a fundamental perspective, okay? But not in a great position to do so. So, but the only thing I'm pointing out here is that unemployment is the only thing that's currently bearish on the data points. Everything else is bullish, okay, except for position. In terms of pound yen, we've got no COT data. The Euro Swissy coming through the 2. We've got some bearish data over here, but yet the market's still bullish, Euro Swissy. Let's take a look at Euro Swissy quickly. You can see they're very much consolidating right now. Okay, cool. And then pound Swissy, no COT data. If we move down to our bearish pairs, you can see the list has gotten smaller. excuse me, Aussie USD, there's quite a lot of green points inside Aussie USD. Let's take a look at Aussie USD over here on the side. So Aussie USD coming through with a score chart summary of -3, but we have got unemployment coming through positive on the Aussie USD. So, but we still have COT data -2, still in the bearish direction. Looking at Aussie USD, though, we've been identifying this as consolidating for a while now. You can see here on the daily time frame, we've now broken up above that that range. Now, what you're paying attention to is you're looking at if price makes a higher low here, then of course bullish. But right now you can see price breaking up, going straight up into that profit-taking zone, not making any higher low. You're still paying attention to price up here with a potential opportunity to sell Aussie USD all the way up here. Okay, almost like a volleyball spike. Price shoots up, and you then can take it down off the monthly R1. So if that's your plan with confluence of the monthly R1 with the weekly R2, what you're looking for right now is a lower low, lower high. Okay, so ideally, you'd like to see price return back up for a double top. Okay, and then for price to make a lower low, lower high. Currently, you can see that price sort of making a series of lower low, lower highs. Okay, your big concern right now is the fact that price broke this resistance. Price currently sitting at the moving averages. However, look at the M5 chart. You'll see M5 charts not really saying anything bearish. Okay, you can see there's no higher lows though. So if you were looking for a sell, you could verify that in M1, and you can see M1 currently bullish. All right. Ultimately, though, I would like to see a double top on this before I start looking for opportunities to sell. Okay, so if price comes all the way back up and then breaks down lower low, lower high, then game on. Okay, that's a pair you want to be paying attention to today because of the fact that you're currently at the monthly R1 and you're at a weekly profit taking zone. Okay, cool. In terms of other sells, take a look. So down here, Aussie Kiwi, no COT data. I'm leaving that alone. Euro Pound. You can see this is interesting. So Euro Pound, lots of bearish data. However, COT data bullish. I'd leave that alone. Opposing forces. I want to rather wait till Friday to see if this COT data changes. Okay, you can see Euro Pound right now if I bring it up on a chart. Currently sitting in a buy zone. You got this 21 EMA below the 55 EMA, slowly pushing price down. From H4 perspective, you got price sitting way out of position for a sell. Okay, however, you have got this resistance over here. I'd leave that alone. My focus would be on the Aussie USD. Can you sell at some point in time? Okay, do you get a double top, M15, lower low, lower high? I'd pay attention to that. The second thing I pay attention to is the pound dollar. Price currently at the top of that range. Okay, you're looking for an indication. The concern here again is that price broke up this above this resistance and it became support. You're looking for an indication of lower low, lower high, or price breaking support, becoming resistance on the H4 time frame. And then with USD ZAR, you're looking for an indication of higher high, higher low. At some point in time, price breaks resistance and resistance becomes support. Those are the three pairs I'd be paying attention to today. There's lots of work to still do on them. There's lots of things that still have to happen to them. However, if they set up nicely for us in the direction of that bias, we could be in for some nice trades. Okay, cool. So pay attention to those. Everything else, I'm still waiting for COT data. A lot of zeros on COT data. Waiting for that to change. Alternatively, on pairs where there's bearish data but bullish COT, I'm looking for that to change as well. Okay, so right now, pound dollar, USD ZAR, and Aussie USD are the ones I'll be paying attention to. Remember to stay patient, stay disciplined, stay liquid. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow.